Genesis 1:11 shows God turning the newly revealed dry land into a living, fruitful world by commanding it to produce vegetation that can keep reproducing on its own. It is the second part of day 3. First, land appears, then God clothes it with life. What exactly does God command? The verse has 3 main plant categories. Grass or green plants covers general ground-covering vegetation. Herb-yielding seed means seed-bearing plants like grains and crops. And fruit tree bearing fruit with seed in it covers edible fruit trees with seeds. God speaks, and the earth brings forth these forms of vegetation, showing His word as the cause and the land as the instrument He uses. The text emphasizes a direct link. God commands, the land responds with new life. Twice the verse stresses according to its kind and whose seed is in itself, emphasizing that each kind of plant reproduces true to type. This shows God builds reproductive power into the plants themselves. The seed in the plant or fruit carries life for the next generation. This highlights order, boundaries, and continuity in creation, a structured system rather than chaos. Vegetation is organized into distinct types, each with its own boundaries for reproduction, demonstrating intentional planning instead of randomness. Vegetation appears before animals and humans, so by the time living creatures arrive, food and habitat are already in place. Commentators note that this shows God's care and foresight. He prepares an environment rich in resources before placing His creatures in it. From this verse, many draw several themes. God as generous provider, filling the earth with abundant self-renewing food sources. God as designer, with ordered kinds and seed-bearing systems reflecting intentional design. And creation as dynamic, not static, designed to develop and multiply. So Genesis 1:11 is not just about plants appearing. It is about God setting up a living, fruitful, orderly system that will sustain His world generation after generation, providing everything needed for ongoing life and future growth.